Record. Welcome to Mission Soul live on Mondays. If you are inside the Facebook group, what a pleasure to have you here. And this is going to be a more interactive experience. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I want to remind you that, yes, we are on Instagram. It's an amazing channel, but also we are here to do this along with other amazing mission souls like us. And so I have created this beautiful space on Facebook where you can connect with other highly obsessed souls with their growth, with their evolution, doing amazing things in the planet. So that space is always there, and the link is in the comments of this show. Today, I want to come to you and talk about courage. And this transmission has been called Soul Mission Embodiment, a path for the courageous ones. And I feel that inside of the community, inside of the, let's call it coaching community, blah, 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 so many people have built brands around courage and all of this, and because yes, it's such an important code to upload into your field. Otherwise, I'm here to tell you, shit won't happen. Nothing moves if you don't make it happen. If you don't show up to the calling, right? But inside of this transmission, there will be some of these codes around courage, and you bet. And I have come with the team today, beautiful dragons of the light. Beautiful Isis is here in this transmission, as well as my higher self. And yes, because I also wanted to do this transmission around what it truly means to keep being courageous, and the deeper initiations into courage that so many of us are receiving, and what this truly means and can look like for a freaking mission soul, which is so different than the average level of courage that is required to build a digital business, a brand in the online space, all of this. So happy to have you here. And so many of you have been initiated and are being initiated right now into deeper levels of courage. And so for some of you, this is looking like trusting even more. Trusting that no matter what the external conditions look like, or maybe that thing that you're betting on, or maybe that timeline that you had, even if it didn't come to fruition, if it's not going the way that you thought it was going to go, to keep showing up, to keep trusting, to keep having faith. And in the middle of all of that, to keep showing up. And for some others of you, you're being called to have and lead yourself with even more courage by not allowing your emotions to swallow you in, and to keep again showing up no matter of the things that are happening in your surroundings. No matter how people can be showing up, no matter the fluctuations in those around you, no matter the oscillations from those around you, and to keep being the rock, to keep being the angelic, very powerful presence behind this human incarnation. So give me a yes if in the last weeks you can relate to this. You can relate to things that were going to happen and then didn't happen, things falling apart. Maybe feeling lonely, feeling like you are the ones holding it all. Experiencing how people around you perhaps are going through also these wild rides, and how you are being required to remember that you are here to lead, that you are here to lead yourself, and you are here to keep showing up. Just open up the comments so I can see you better. Yes, yes, it's Maria. Oh my God. Yes, yes, it's Maria. Let me just bring the volume down. Beautiful. So I want you to know, right? Like, as we are all going through this, we're all in it together. That inside of this courage, there needs to keep being like the message that has been coming for me, like, no bullshit, is like, man, like, inside of this courage, this is a multidimensional courage that requires a lot of compassion, that requires a lot of self-compassion, that requires a lot of presence. I feel I call this soul mission embodiment a path for the courageous ones, because unlike courage in the third dimension, where it's all about the action that you take and following through on these things that you say that you're going to do, for a mission soul, we are here to hold a specific frequency. And in the context of soul mission embodiment, what this means is keep being the mother effing frequency, no matter what's going on around you, no matter what's going on inside of you, no matter what people around you are saying or monkey wrenches they're throwing. Keep being the frequency. Keep choosing love and not dismaying. Can you relate sometimes? I would love to know, whether you're here live or if you're watching the replay, with this feeling, this very human feeling of sometimes, like, that has us wonder, why? Why do I still need to be the one that keeps choosing love? When are others going to choose evolving? When are others going to choose compassion? When are others going to choose to alchemize their own shit and their own emotions? And I'm here to say that, yeah, what a human thought to have, but that serves no one. That serves, we cannot rely on, like, this is what we sign up for. This is ultimately what we sign up for. Now, one of the things that has been coming through, though, is that love, of course, love doesn't mean that you are a doormat. Love doesn't mean that you are not a safe refuge for what you are actually experiencing. Like, keep choosing love doesn't mean that I'm going to gaslight my own emotions because I need to be the peacekeeper, but there are ways. There are ways to keep showing up for ourselves. And so this is a huge expansion of love. What I've been experiencing in my life and what I'm seeing in the community, and the way you keep showing up, is like this. We are expanding a field of love that some of us are not even used to. It's a new navigation. It's delicious. And so this is how it looks like in the day-to-day life. Maybe you said that you were going to do something. Last time we talked so much about self-love and how self-love is an actual key code. It's a quantum technology that accelerates timelines, because you don't go into all the shitty places where your frequency keeps oscillating, and you remain stable, and you have all of you to keep moving forward, to keep showing up. And this is what we are being called to be, like, keep showing up, being gentle with ourselves. Like, we're coming out from this freaking portal. I can tell you right now that last week I was struggling with a little bit of impatience and a little bit of triggering. because I'm ready to launch this beautiful event and now it's happening. But then like the linear mind, the human mind, oh, you wanted to do it this week. I'm not being able to do it this week because I need to tend to the field of love, because I need to keep choosing love and understanding all the many angles that this brings and that this means. That love is not like gaslighting. That love is keep showing up for what you actually feel in a very courageous way. So it takes a lot of courage to embody your soul mission frequency, because the way in which this embodiment is built in your life is quite interesting, let me tell you. Maria says, the courage to hold the highest frequency even when your reality isn't yet reflecting that. Yes. Hi, beautiful Patri. Our house sale, which was the key to us bringing through a new timeline of living, but now I know we've already shifted timelines. So no wonder the sale fell through. Trusting something bigger is coming. Yes. And so how important it is to remain playful, to really understand that this is all an orchestration, that this is all a game. Because if we are just to see it with the linear eyes, right, like what Maria is commenting on the chats, like these things that are falling through, the deals, maybe the relationship, maybe you were counting on this person or this relationship or this launch to happen and it doesn't happen. So how important it is to continue to be open in the field and trust that if we are all going through this, is because the version of us that we need to bring to the table that is going to receive the next level is being created right now, is being expanded, it's not that it's not ready yet, but it's on the making. And so how exciting that is. If I didn't launch this thing on the timeline that I said I was going to launch it, well, I the fuck trust that when I deliver that, like if I know that my presentations, my events are so powerful, then that this only can mean that it's going to be even more powerful. It's going to be an even better one, right? So how can we, a question I ask myself, you guys, like when these things happen, is like, in a world where everything is happening for me, then what's the gift in this? How is this, if this was happening for me, that's the question. If this was happening for me, then why? Why would this be? Why would this be happening? I'm always winning. I'm always embodying more. I'm always expanding, evolving, ascending. So how is this working out for me? If that makes sense, because the actual like question escaped my mind, but you get it. What if this was happening for me? What if this was happening for me? And then, well, if this is happening for you, then why would that be? What is this to amplify? And so once again, it's like the codes of patience, the codes of knowing that everything is happening in divine time. And at the same time, keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Because, well, here is where the other part does come in. And it is so easy to use things like this, is so easy for our human minds as well to then like use man, like especially in the healing paradigm where we are, healers and quantum healers, and we have been healing from so many things, it's so easy. Then okay, so let me go back. We need to also be able to play the devil and kind of not allow at the same time in the unification of everything that happens in our existences to be used as excuses or for our minds to go there, because it would be so easy for the mind. It's always so easy to use whatever is happening as an excuse of why you shouldn't show up live to the community, why you shouldn't launch at all. Oh, maybe this is just proof that blah, 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 blah. So that is where you want to gather all the pieces and move. And even if the step is slightly so small, but keep moving forward. And some of you actually do need to hear this from me today. It's like the only way you build courage is by keep showing up and doing the things that you said that you were going to do. The other day, a miracle happened inside of this group. And I'm gonna call it a miracle. Let me see if I can turn on this light, but I think it's no, it's not gonna work. I say a miracle, but I know that the grid is set up in this way. There is this very special human who posted in the group, I am receiving so much information that now I don't even know where to start talking about my workshop. I feel like I'm stuck. This is my pattern. I go and I receive so much, and then I don't know where to start. And then I just allow myself to be stuck. She came into the group and she posted that. And I just told her, babe, done is better than perfect. Messy action is better than no action. Because with the messy action, you can go and self-correct. And then a few minutes go by, and I see another comment on this thread. And this person comes and says, something amazing just happened. Just like by me going and speaking to this pattern and putting it on the group, it allowed me to create 7 days of content. And she posted all of the pieces of content that came through to promote this amazing workshop that is so needed in the world. And so where in your life also this is a reminder that shit like this is going to happen. Sometimes you're going to feel so much clarity, and when you go and revisit your clarity, you get freaking confused again. And it is in moments like this where just kick your little butt and go take action. Go take action. Because what you need to keep seeing is that this level is only part of the first levels. You are building communities with intentionality and leading movements because you are the frequency. Because you are the full embodiment of what you stand for. This is what it truly means to be a mission soul. You are no different than a crystal. I have a beautiful one here. You're no different than this solid matter that holds this very specific frequency in the planet. And so what that means is that you're going to expand. What that means is that you learning, you leaning in and posting and launching that thing that feels like, oh my God, I'm shitting my pants. Man, that's only the beginning, especially in the world where we live. Because guess what? You know it already. The external circumstances have been changing for a while now. Everything that happened on 2020, the world is going to keep freaking changing. And people are going to look around. Who is anchored in their frequency? Who is anchored? Where are the leaders? And so that means your platforms are going to grow. More people are going to come. If you're a quantum healer, like, let me tell you, you are at the forefront of a full wave that hasn't even like reached the shore just yet. So many people don't know about this work, and they are going to know about this work. And you want to be solid. So that's part of what I wanted to share with you today. It takes courage to feel it all. It takes courage to remain still and have faith and not falling under the illusion that you're missing out, or that just because things didn't happen in the time when they were supposed to happen, you're missing out on something. They are not going to happen. Sometimes the person you become during those moments, it's the next layer of the mission. It's the next layer, it's the true gift. And then the other part of, and also keep showing up. If you feel you fell, then, man, congratulations, because you wouldn't be falling if you wouldn't be walking. You wouldn't be failing if you wouldn't be trying not doing something. In our world, we don't try shit, we just do. So it's inevitable that at some point it will happen. Things will materialize. And the last part to this message is this little reminder that you are someone that constantly says, I am the creator. You are someone that constantly says, I believe in magic. Then go and keep building a life of evidence that supports this statement. By taking the courageous action of understanding that for us, things are slightly different, but nothing happens in your life by coincidence. By keep alchemizing the things faster, by keep expanding that heart love field like even wider. And also by keep being clever, smart, embodied, and keep taking the action. Yes, rest. Yes, tend to your needs. Yes, tend to the grids. Tend to the family. Tend to those who you choose to have around you. But know when enough is enough. And catch yourself faster. If you also see that, oh, it's okay. You know, it's like everything could be used as an excuse. It is true that a portal is a big thing. So you want to support yourself through a portal. But maybe I could be on the 17th of November and be like, I think that I'm still inside the portal. So this is it. And we have the capacity. We are fully supported by our light families to be on this new dance at a new speed, at a new, like with more precision. This is, we are all being trained in precision. And give me a yes. If you're also feeling like, yes, Mark, actually, yes, I feel that everything has been happening to be, for me to keep training and being entrained on this precision, on what it means to hold my own grids, on what it means to be a grid worker, what it means to truly, you know, be in the evolution vortex, and at the same time, keep being and keep doing. And not stopping, because we are so needed. Yes, says Romela. Yes, says Maria. That was me. Yes, that was you, Patri. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna close to have a better light. The courage to hold the highest frequency, even when your reality isn't yet reflecting that, says Maria. Yes, absolutely. Things are working great, just need to create a better grade. Yes, yes, yes. It's like a friend of mine in Costa Rica. Well, she's now living in Spain, Maggie. She always says that I'm good and I'm gonna be better. Like our minimum standard is always is like it's so abundant. Like if you're connected to me, like if we're connected to if you know that your mission soul, like if you know you're here, like I know that your minimum is already so great, is already so good, it's already so juicy. And we're just being, it's like this. Now it's more like, wow, this is the game. This is the new grid. And after this big beautiful portal, like I can only see this only amplifying more, amplifying more, amplifying more. So my beautiful souls, that's it for today. I'm so excited to announce that this next week, there's going to be a beautiful global event. It's called Soul Mission. So yeah, it's called Soul Mission Frequency Initiation, or I may be remembering the name. I'm gonna share the link anyway, and you're gonna see it everywhere. So I'm so excited to be presenting this. I'm gonna see so many of you live, and also this month we are having our community growth momentum. It's our community growth momentum month inside the mission brand momentum era mini mind happening inside the membership. So it's going to be amazing. I'm here to push you. I'm here to remind you of your greatness. And so we're going to have lots of fun also inside the membership. And yeah, reminder to keep tuning in next Monday, sending you all so much love. Thank you for being here live. And yes, let's go and let's rock the shit out of our missions, our frequency, our creation. Keep getting excited about everything that we are doing. We are not alone. I can feel my brothers, my sisters inside this community, this group. We are like this, like holding hands, but also kind of like in the spaceship. Like enjoying the ride. So keep enjoying. And I'm so happy to see you inside of the community, inside all the other spaces, inside the global event very soon, and sending you lots and lots and lots of love.